It's time for the next video for the second grade Brewers. Margaret's not here right now, but we're using James and Andrew to make this video. And we're going to talk about vocabulary for hitting, okay? And some of the words we got to know. So I think everybody knows what James is holding. That's the baseball bat, all right? James, we're going to learn some of the parts of the bat, and Andrew's going to help you learn what they are. So first we want to know what the barrel of the bat is. Can you show us where the barrel of the bat is? That's the big thick part that we want to hit the ball with. That's right, okay? Where's the handle of the bat? Good, that blue part that you grab down there. We want to hit the ball with the barrel and not with the handle, okay? Where's the knob of the bat, James? That little round thing at the bottom. Hold it up so we can see it better, okay? That round thing at the bottom, yep, that's an important part of grabbing the bat and swinging it hard. And it's also something that Coach Phil will talk about a lot with hitters is where the knob goes. And then the opposite of the knob is called the head of the bat. James, can you point to the head of the bat? That's the very end, right, the end over there, okay? So that's the head of the bat. So the bat head direction matters a lot, but the knob direction matters a lot too, okay? So we have a tee here set up for James. And parents, if you want to get the best tee that's available for kids to learn how to play baseball and softball, it's called a Tanner tee. You can often get them used on Craigslist. They're not cheap, but this one has a very short tee stem for James. So these are called Tanner tees, T-A-N-N-E-R, and they're awesome. All right, so James, get ready to hit, but don't swing yet. Okay, go ahead, get ready to hit. So one of the most important things for little kids, and if you played baseball a long time ago, is we talked about back elbow up. It's actually not that important. It's more the idea that the knob of the bat should start out pointed at the catcher. So James, I want you to point the knob at me. Yes, well, James knows what to do because he's very well coached. But point the knob at me right now, James, okay? So a lot of kids, when they start out hitting, they'll try to hit this way, and they'll point the knob across the batter's box. And sometimes they'll point it at the pitcher. So go ahead and point the knob at the pitcher, James, okay? And bring your elbow down, buddy, okay? Bring your elbow, there you go, like that. And so a lot of kids will hit like this, or point the knob at me with your elbows down, okay? That's it, yep. This is not correct. The best way for kids to hit, and this is about building tension and being able to hit the ball hard, is to start with the knob at the catcher. So James is going to point the knob at the catcher every time before he hits, okay? And when you do that, naturally your elbow is going to come up a little bit, all right? And so you'll hear Coach Phil frequently talk in practice about knob at the catcher, because that gets you in the right position to hit. And if you've ever seen the Major League Baseball logo, it includes a player's helmet and his head and the knob at the catcher, okay? So James is gonna back up from the tee just a little bit. His feet are too close together, so he wants to have a balanced stance, feet apart, okay? You don't have to back up that far, now you can't reach the ball. All right, there we go. And the last important thing I wanna talk about when we hit off the tee is that we wanna hit off the tee with the ball slightly in front of us. And so James has done this a lot, but even then this ball is a little too close to his belly button, so I want him to move back towards the catcher about 3 inches. So go back that way, buddy. Oh, that's too far. That's it. Good. Now spread your feet apart, okay? And then in our family, we have one rule about when we hit the ball. Do we hit the ball, or what do we do to baseballs? Hit them. Yeah, we don't just hit them. We catch them. We crush them, right? Yeah, James hasn't learned that yet, but we don't hit the ball. We crush the ball. So James, I want you to point your knob at the catcher. I want you to reach back hard and crush this ball. Good.